Welcome everybody to Pork and Reviews. Once again, I'm your host Pork, and I'm joined by Lady Tano. Of course, it's another episode of The Bad Batch tonight, episode 6. I don't even know what this episode's called again because I never look at the titles. But last week we had the Batch and Omega. And should we just call them all like the Batch and just Batch? Period?
Yeah, I think Omega is part of the Batch.
Yeah, we'll just call her part of the crew, right? So the Batch took on a mission by from a barkeep named Sid, and they had to go rescue a Rancor baby from Zygerian slavers, the much hated Zygerians. What did you think about that episode last week?
Yeah, no, I thought that it was a really good episode. Again, I feel like, we're teetering on this, whether we're going to see a lot of the same. There's some similarities with The Mandalorian, but I think, as I mentioned in the last episode, that it was a good twist that it, we saw the Zygerians and, we have strong feelings about them.
It's always good when they do the callback, especially, with all the Filoni stuff, when they do a callback to, Clone Wars and, all that stuff that we really love. But, yeah, those Zygerians, and I'm going to say this. I was thinking about it, like, how we got, like, that big old massacre against Saw's people on Onderon. Why couldn't we get a similar thing for the Zygerians? But I know that they're not going to let the heroes do that. I get it. It's cool. But also, I really wanted it to be like Django Unchained, just, wrecking Candyland type of situation. But, oh well. I mean, at least the Zygerians got their butts kicked. I'll take it,
Yeah, I think we mentioned that too, that it just didn't do it in terms of, killing Zygerians.
I know. Oh well. But I'm hoping that we do get a little bit more advancement of like this of the bigger story here too, with Crosshair and the little bootleg team that he has right now. I want to get more of that now. Like, I mean, we've had like 2 episodes in a row that were getting on that bit on that filler part, but I'm hoping that we can get more of like this actual plot going soon. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we're heading back to like the Empire. Yeah. We're gonna see more of Crosshair. I think these last 2 episodes were more about like seeing the development of like their relationship as the Bad Batch. You all think, of them with Omega.
Do you think we're gonna go see Sid again, like to get more missions? Because they implied that, like Sid's gonna be their base where they get their missions from. You think that's happening?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think in this next episode necessarily, but we'll see.
We get a revisit probably.
Yeah.
Well, Lady Tano, are you ready for episode 6?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, let's get it done. And play. Decommissioned. All right, now we know the title. I gotta be better about reading it before we start. I'm always real paranoid that I'm gonna like click on it, it's gonna start, and I don't want any spoilers again. Once again, look at it. That looks really awesome. Like just the textures and the screen and everything. Right. I mean, it looks really good.
Sorry. Oops. Omega's practicing.
I guess they're hanging out in this planet now.
Yeah.
You got Omega hanging out in the bar. I guess that's acceptable. Come on, guys. We'll have to call child services on you.
But I've already hit the target.
They're learning.
3 times. I was doing better until those 2 showed up.
You have to learn to tune
I
out
love
distractions,
her accent.
which comes with practice. Again.
Sounds like Jedi training. I mean, remember we had the similar thing in Rebels when Ezra was practicing on top of the ghost while they were up in the air.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'd be able to do it if these two weren't here, like Zeb and Chopper.
I assume
Kanan's like, they're annoying.
They were the operational.
Now where are we getting the mission?
Has tremendous value.
Oh no, another tactical droid?
We're gonna break into this decommission.
We haven't decided if we're gonna work.
Think it's gonna be Kalani?
Allow me to decide.
Not
for
sure.
you. You're in.
Kalani was around
Mutually
in
beneficial
Rebels, remember?
arrangement. You make money, I make money. And
That was
I got your
the
back.
when Rex has that final battle against the battle droids.
Oh,
That was Kalani.
Now yours.
Oh,
Lesson over.
still a Trandoshan. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? I just can't believe they got Omega running with them like that. But I mean, there's no point in telling her to stay on the ship. She never stays on the ship.
Right.
I don't want to hurt you. But I
Is
can't
that,
have you get in the way.
That does look like that girl.
Oh, what's her name?
I've got the target. Where are you?
It is them too.
Answer that.
Was it the Martez
Martez
sisters?
sisters.
Oh no! I don't know how I feel about this.
Who are you?
Annoying.
Mine.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
What was that? Oh
Oh no! I mean, who's stopping that guy if he goes crazy?
no. I know. Little girl.
You almost got me killed!
Let's get a little close there. In like Toy Story 3 territory. Oh no, this isn't good.
No, it's not.
Oh no.
Is there an echo in here?
Yes,
What?
I'm Echo.
Really? Okay, Echo. We
Alright, Disney. Alright with the kid jokes. Alright. You guys get it out of your system?
What's that thing gonna do? We need a shot. It's all about tuning out distractions. He's here. Let's go.
Omega joining in the fight.
We're being paid to acquire and deliver, not ask questions.
Our contact needed that information to fight back against the Empire. They're trying to help people and make
Ahsoka?
things better.
Possibly.
Why aren't you fighting?
No,
for
she's
the
still in
Empire?
hiding right now. If they
Isn't
stick
that
in
what
the
you
canon.
pawns do now?
Not all of us.
Bye. Bye, Omega.
And hopefully the last we'll see of
Yeah.
them.
What's this?
I mean, what?
Tech copied the tech.
We acquired the tactical droid data from Corellia. And we had help. It was a squad of rogue clones. And I know where to find them. Thought you might want to know.
Uh-oh.
It might be Ahsoka. I mean with yeah.
I don't know.
Hold on. All right.
Yeah. Well, now I'm
So
curious. I mean, I think we're gonna get more
I mean-
of the Martez sisters.
awful.
You're
but
not a big fan.
I'm
of them.
I'm not. They're annoying, and you know,
They could be annoying,
the 4
yeah.
episodes that they were in the Clone Wars could have been used for something better instead of like, nah. I'm not. Yeah, they're annoying. But that being said, at the very end, they're obviously talking to someone, and we got a little bit of Binary Sunset, like in the background. So whoever they were talking to is a Jedi, 100%. I mean, could it be
I
Ahsoka?
don't know. I got a little scared at the end because I honestly I couldn't really see too well. But I hope that it's.
Well, I know you want it to be Ahsoka.
It doesn't have to be Ahsoka, but I feel like that's the logical.
Who it's gonna be? Like who else?
Who would it be?
Who else are they?
Would be because she already has a relationship with them. She's already worked with them. She knows that she could trust them.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would be the logical choice. But then again, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, so
sure. That's why I got a little scared at the end because I wasn't sure who they were talking to.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be Ahsoka. Right, let's keep it right. I know. She's really, as a character, she's really hot right now. So why wouldn't they They're not gonna squander that opportunity,
That's true.
But is it gonna Is it gonna go and it pretty much it looks like they're just gonna retcon if it is Ahsoka the entire Ahsoka novel. You might as well throw it away,
Yeah.
Because according to the novel,
she's
hiding. She's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Right now,
she's
doing little odd jobs just to
survive.
Yeah, you know.
Well, that's why but that's why I feel like the logical choice would be the one that would make sense would be Ahsoka based on previous Clone Wars episodes. But at the same time, that's why I am not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's going to be Ahsoka because that is a big change. That is going against what we know.
We're still early on,
according to the book.
We're still early on in terms of when the Empire is taking power. So there's still likely to be a lot of Jedi who haven't been hunted down yet. The remnants of the purge of the Jedi. Mm-hmm. So maybe. That being said, just to talk about this episode specifically, it was a little underwhelming for me, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of the Martez sisters, just period. We didn't get any of the Empire stuff. This is 3 episodes now that we're just left in the dark right now.
Yeah.
That's just pacing wise,
Yeah, I was sure that we were gonna see more of the Empire and go back to that. So I'm actually kind of a little disappointed that we didn't get that. Now I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, it's
what's going on their end. I want to see.
Yeah, so that's just because it's we did get this new we got a whole nother plot line. So I get it. We're setting this up, and this show seems to be going for the long haul. It looks like with multi-layered plot lines now, which is good. Just kind of in the short term, we're just kind of all right, let's.
I think they could.
Let's get going.
I get the long term, plot line or the different plot lines and the long termness of it. But I don't think that they're doing a good job at going back to the Empire and telling this other story, which is very important, or going back to Crosshair. I think they're waiting a little too long. I think they could have at least had
through something in there
a few scenes,
even maybe an epilogue,
right?
Yes. Right at the end, just kind of see what's going on, or maybe right before that little Jedi reveal, just checking with the Empire.
Exactly.
I mean, it could be something because it's a little long now, and we're at least, I know not us necessarily, but I know other general audience people who aren't so hardcore might be getting pulled out of it a little bit because now we're not seeing any real forward progress in terms of a major overall plot. We're still kind of all over the place. They're still it's just not very focused yet. I mean, outside of them, just really just what the batch is doing and where they're going.
Yeah, and reintroducing certain characters, but
the problem is that they went so hard with setting up the Empire stuff in the first 3 episodes that it's
right. It's what happened to them?
Yeah,
kind of left hanging.
Yeah, where's the stormtroopers? Where
and again, there's so much to be told. There's so much that you can tell that we want to know about that.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they're doing a good job with that.
Yeah.
And again, it's kind of, I do feel like we're a little bit all over
Yeah.
the place, and we're kind of like recycling
Yeah.
some stuff here.
I wouldn't doubt, though, in the next 2 episodes, because I want to say this is a 16 episode season. So the next 2 episodes are like 7 and 8, right? The next 2 weeks. So I can imagine that these might be a little, we're at like the midpoint of the season. We might be getting like a good little stretch of like, non-fillery type of, plot advancement. But we'll see. We'll see,
Now, we also heard Wrecker.
Yeah, that's a real big one. Yes.
Soldiers, follow orders.
And so it just,
well, I don't know if he said the full thing,
no,
but he was
like saying like bits and pieces of it, and
yeah.
and I think some of it was like inner dialogue that he was hearing. But that's important because all 4 of those guys still have that chip.
Yeah.
Like they needed like get rid of that thing, and maybe if it is Ahsoka, she knows all about that, and they can, maybe that can get done. But I mean, in that case, like all of these guys are a bump in the head away from like, going full Crosshair,
Right.
So that was interesting, very interesting, and I'm curious about where that goes with these guys. Anything else you want to add tonight? Any predictions for next episode?
Oh, well, I guess it's going to be the same prediction. I'm hoping.
We've been like wrong like all at the last three weeks. I guess we're still hoping for more of this like bigger plot advancement that hasn't been coming. But I do think the episode was still enjoyable. I just don't like the Martez sisters, so I was a little let down by that for sure. But
and the other thing, real quick, is that the title of the episode is Decommissioned. So I was thinking decommissioned as in we're gonna go back and see how the clones got decommissioned, and again, I feel like there's a lot of unanswered questions. I'm not saying that we're not going to get answers to them. I just wish that it would be a better flowing.
Maybe we're just not
plot.
used to having like a longer running like Star Wars show at this time. With Mandalorian.
Perhaps.
Like almost every single episode, because it was only like 8 episodes per season.
Right.
Every episode needed to matter.
Maybe we're
maybe we're being a little impatient.
Although I do stand by it that I think they could do a better job at going
the pacing.
back
The pacing needs to be a little bit better.
Yeah.
At this point, But we'll see next week, right? Well, that's all we have for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you see here, please like and subscribe to the channel. There's going to be more content coming your way. You guys have a good night, and God bless.